Alright. Audio is on. Locally bot set up. Alright. Hi Obed, hi Personify, hi Zabor, welcome to the stream.
I'm here too, but I'm currently watching a video, so I'm gonna be silent.
Ah.
Somewhat. I'm gonna be for 5 more minutes. I'll be silent. Slightly silent.
Yup. Currently working on making another beta version of your next layout. Nice. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing when it comes to creating, because I finished Blizzard. So I don't know what to do now. I genuinely don't know. Like, there's so many things that I want to, there's so many things that I want to make, but at the same time, I know I probably won't finish them. It's a really weird, situation. Like, I wanna create, I wanna make more stuff, but the chance of me getting bored of it and being like, oh, I don't want to work on this anymore, and then I just leave it, that's very high. So, yeah. Oh, damn, NetFedEx literally just beat Broken Signal. What?
What is that?
That's, an extreme.
Oh, interesting.
Hi, Zero Tay, welcome to the stream. Alright, why is my... Hold on. Let me make sure something feels off about how much it's picking up on my mic. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, yeah. There we go. Alright. Requests are not ready just yet. I have the queue paused, so, not gonna be in just yet. I'm about to start it, though, so I just wanna, guys, play this if you haven't already, okay? Play it. Play it, trust me. Beat the level, yep. Beat the level, guys.
Be third victor.
Be third victor.
Be third. Oh.
Okay, Agent's gonna be the first victor with coins, though. He's gonna be the...
Listen, I ain't going for these freaking coins, man. They piss me the hell off. I think these coins piss me off.
Alright, let me start the queue. The queue is now started. Bacon, if you wanna join me in the room.
I'm not on GD yet, as I said, 5 minutes.
Also, this is an open room, however, I will have Globe voice chat off, so if you want to play a level with me, there's that. So, hi Poorly Moth, welcome to the stream. What the... John P55 is in the stream. Damn.
Yeah.
Hi, John.
Yeah.
What's the level ID? It is 121-656-871. That's the ID for Blizzard. Anyways, welcome to the stream, John. What's the level?
I'm so confused.
John is, I create admin.
Oh! Okay, I was like, what the frick? I was like, who is this man? I had no idea.
One of the, like, basically, like, I create, like, co-owner, essentially. So... Quick question, is it okay if you set an XL level with start pauses throughout it? I can disable XL, I think. I'm just not gonna have platformers. It depends, honestly, it depends. How long is the XL? Come to think of it, how do you join the Globed Room? The Globed Room is, what is it? You just go to Globed, and then you hit join room, and then you just enter the room ID. So.
You should probably post that in chat.
Yeah.
Actually,
the XL's 4 minutes with 10 start positions. Damn.
So, what was I gonna say? You could enable XLs, but then just take a look
Globe
at
just shows you 3 servers. You have to click on NA. You have to click on NA. And then you
click on NA first, and then there's a room in that server.
Yeah.
So you join the server first, then you join a room.
Alright. But I should, What? I'm sorry, what? Bacon.
What? What the frick?
You typed the room ID!
You gotta play it now. You gotta play it now.
Okay, I gotta play this first. Hold
Yeah,
on. Hold
play
on
it
a
now.
second, guys. He posted the room ID and it counted as an actual level. What? That's
It's
so
peak.
weird. It's peak, guys. It's peak.
This-
Oh crap. Bacon, it's you. It's your gameplay.
Let's go. Wait. I actually made this level.
Wow.
What the frick? This is actually me.
Oh my. Oh. What? How did that even happen? I'm so confused.
This is peak. This is peak.
Oh, please don't hit me with a... Okay, I don't even know how that happened. Okay, so if you're... Oh! No! Wait, do I... Oh, I can just fold. So
yeah,
if you're wondering,
yeah.
Bacon posted the ID for the room, for the globed room, but there's also a level on the servers with this ID, so it just did that.
You'll
Well,
find it very
alright,
funny.
hold on. Let me
Very
get, Bacon, get on.
Not yet. I'm still
I
freaking
said
watching
get
this
on,
video.
boy.
Shut the hell up, man.
Where? Okay, first one is by Zabor, Never Meant to Know preview. I'm guessing this uses a Nong. I have no idea if it does. That's my assumption. Oh, I can just do that, so that should pin it to the room. Yeah, I'm guessing this uses a Nong, so, Oh, that has H blocks. That's a little weird. I thought it'd be like... Oh. Wait, what? Oh. That's a little odd, but that's fine. Well, I don't have the song, so I can't really judge based off this. The structuring seems alright. Yeah, this definitely uses a Nong. So I can't really give that much feedback because of that. Due to the fact that it uses a Nong. Was that literally all of the song? Really? Guess not. Yeah, I can't really give feedback on this because I don't have the Nong. But it seems solid so far. Seems decent so far.
Okay, save that to watch later. I hate you. I'm hopping on Jimmy.
Alright, let me...
Tongus, you know what you should? You know what you should do?
What?
I just thought of this. So
Oh no.
you should make like a 10-second layout or whatever.
Yeah.
For every ghost in Phasmophobia, and how good the level is, it's just how much you think that ghost is. Just make a Goryo like the worst game ever.
Yeah. That's really good. That's actually a really good idea.
I think that would be very
Alright,
silly.
next one by Obed.
Alright, join NA. I'm hopping on.
Alright.
I'm sad. Join room. 3,
Remember,
7,
it's not Jumper 2.
every
Hi,
end.
Legacy. Welcome to the stream.
Every end.
Yep, this is every end. Alright.
Oh, I was looking at somebody else's icon. Oh dear.
You just slammed
Spike.
straight into the spike.
Yeah, because I thought I had more time to jump. This scares me.
Okay. Wait,
I'm
there's
not in
actually some
practice
structure
mode.
usage. I don't really...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing that's a fake green orb. Hold on. There's actually some
No, it's
structure
not.
usage.
No, that's not a fake green orb. I hit it. I don't know.
That green orb timing seems a bit weird because it's really late, but it's nothing too crazy.
It's very basic structure usage.
Yeah, very basic.
That's a little bit blind, but not
Definitely
too
better now that
blind.
you're using structures. That's actually much better.
Ow.
This UFO click seems a bit harder than the rest.
Really? I gamed through that. Are you?
Yeah, that UFO feels a bit. That UFO feels a bit tighter than the rest of like time of the
Dungus, I think that's just a skill issue.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
That's just a skill issue.
Yeah,
way,
I'm noticing a big improvement actually. This
transition.
That was a little weird.
Yeah, that transition is incredibly awkward.
Yeah. Oh. This is definitely better than the previous stuff you've made, Obed, because of the fact that you land on structures a lot more. This is definitely better. Oh.
Still a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah, still a lot of room for improvement. Oh my gosh.
A lot of these clicks are blind.
Yeah, there is that.
There's like
Chip
blind
next.
clicks that are like clicks that are just off screen, and then there's sort of like semi-blind clicks. There's a lot of semi-blind clicks in here. Clicks that like aren't off screen, but like you don't have a lot of time to react to them.
Actually, a lot better than some of the stuff you previously made.
Yeah, this is like fun. That's pretty good.
Remember, Obed was the guy who constantly did a bunch of orbs in a row, and I kept telling him not to do that. This is much better. This is much better. So, keep it up. I will say one thing: try to make less like single like pillar structures. Try to make it like, instead of just a single block, do like 2 or maybe 3. Vary it up a little bit. But yeah, I like the fact that you're having the icon land on structures more, and it just makes the gameplay look a lot better. No more levels in the queue currently. Oh, Jay, welcome to the stream. Oh, I gotta type that out manually, I think. Hold on. I gotta type that out manually because I have Loki bot.
That's not an actual ID. No, it's no. It is.
American Sea Level uses Creo without you. I've never heard the song actually.
Without you?
Without you, yeah.
Also, I'm sorry. What is this level ID? It's just a bunch of ones and eights.
That is an amazing level ID. Wait, what do you do here? Oh, that's a tight jump.
Jesus. Is this Extreme Demon?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, you just.
This is the best Creo song. Nobody can convince me otherwise. I don't know, man.
Whoa, that transition's a little blind. This is actually a really nice song. Oh, you don't hit that.
Level, the level is pissing me off, though.
The cube felt a little off just because of how many orbs are being used.
There's so many fakes.
There's so many fake orbs in the beginning. It feels a bit weird. I feel like that coin's a bit easier than the normal group. Wait, let me actually see.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's a... Okay, leak. Is that a leak? No, what the frick? Wait, I'm stuck. What the frick is this click?
Well, and I gotta go save bacon.
How the hell did you pass this part? What?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Sneezed.
Oh, do you...
You hit the black orb a little.
You jump off the... Okay. That's...
It's a little weird. I will say the beginning has a lot of fake orbs and it feels kind of awkward. The fake orbs are kind of clear, but it's still really awkward, I will say. I will say one thing I do like about Nine Circles is how much they utilize the slopes in the ship, and a lot of this is... Ooh, hold on. That's actually difficult. Wait, hold on.
That's incredibly difficult.
That is a very difficult release. I would definitely nerf that maybe a little bit. Some of this feels kind of awkward, I will say. Oh, that's difficult. I like that, how you can't hit the slopes. That's kind of cool. This is difficult, jeez.
Game through that. What the frick? Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. You just started gaming.
I just gamed that. This is...
Oh gosh.
What the frick? Okay,
that entry is weird.
I'm already noticing that this is so unbalanced. I think the ship difficulty is good, but everything else seems way too difficult for me.
Oh, that's kind of awkward. This green orb is incredibly awkward. How you kind of have to wait. What? Wait, what do you do here?
What do you do here? I pass the first try.
What do you do?
You just click the green orbs. That's all you do.
Oh.
Just double click the green orbs.
I'm stupid. Leave me alone.
And then click the black into that. Oh my god. Okay.
Jeez, this is actually really difficult. Damn. This definitely does need some work on the balancing in some areas. And also this 3D is wrong. This 3D is wrong here. That's something I'm noticing is the hardest part because time and carry. So it just is, see how this goes. Yeah, the ball is definitely the hardest part so far. Also, this 3D is wrong. You can see the block right here. It basically moves the entire block up and to the left. This, it doesn't do that. Instead of going up and to the left, it goes down and to the left, and it makes it look a little awkward. Oh, it's like a double click. You like your double clicks. I know that because I saw the level he's practicing is moving forward by Crone 44. That's gimmicky. Oh my gosh.
I hate this freaking ball so much.
This ball is incredibly difficult.
This ball is... Please nerf this ball.
Yeah, that ball is incredibly difficult compared to the rest. The ship is a little weird, but it's fine.
Yeah, the ship is actually good. I actually like the ship.
The ship's actually pretty cool. Oh wait, what? Oh, you jump over that. Okay.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I know what I need to do, but this time.
Come on, Bacon. Come on, hurry it up.
This double click timing, I hate it. I hate it. You know, there's a way. You know, there's a way out of this. Bye.
Did you just leave the level?
I left the level. I left. I'm not. I can't.
Really solid so far. The wave was nerfed. Oh God.
That I can't do that ball. I'm looking at this wave. I'm not even in. I'm just looking at your stream. This wave, please nerf everything to that ship difficulty. I beg of you.
Yeah, this is incredibly difficult compared to the rest.
Also, I'll be honest. I didn't.
I'll
be honest. I didn't listen to the entire song. Hang on. Before I give my opinion on the song, let me actually fucking listen to it real quick.
This song's a banger, though.
How the frick? How do you? Oh, there. Also, why is at the speed of light also in this level?
Yeah, I'm confused. I saw that too. It's incredibly solid, although I will say that it's definitely a bit unbalanced. I would try to nerf that ball a bit.
Yep.
And
wait, hang on. I'm sorry.
I can't really give much feedback like in terms of balancing on the wave because I am incredibly wave crippled. I am insanely crippled at wave. I'm gonna. What's my fucking no clip bind? I forget. What's my no-clip bind? Hold on. Why are none of my keybinds set? Excuse me. Okay, well. Oh. That is insane. What? Oh, it just looks a little weird because of the... Yeah, this wave is diabolical. This is so tight. This wave is so difficult. Holy crap. That is insane. Oh my gosh. Wow. That... Oh, wait, what? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. This song is a banger. You not go there? Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait, I'm so confused. What?
That's a late click. Yeah, you see, it's a late click. You have to avoid the platform that you're jumping on. Yeah, and go through that like blue block.
I see that.
It's incredibly late click. Yeah. Those like blue like accent. I don't even know what to freaking call them. Like the blue like air deco pieces. They show you where you can like jump in. Oh, that's not at all what it was. Okay, never mind. I was wrong.
What? Oh, you jumped there. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. The song is kind of meh. I'll be honest. It's kind of
the song's
kind of
very chill, but it's not like. Wait.
I think
I will say some of this
Dimension
gameplay definitely is a bit awkward, and I don't know what this click is. That click is insane.
I will say I think Creo's overrated, but I think Dimension is the best.
That is an insane click. I don't know how you even do that.
I will defend without you with my life. I thought you said I'll defend without you with
Oh, you
my
just go up.
life.
I'm stupid. You just go up. I'm stupid.
I thought you were pretty much saying you're gonna kill me. That's why you were. I don't know why I heard that. Yeah, no. That song to me is meh.
That seems very much like a frame perfect, honestly. Or damn near one. That is an insanely difficult click. I'll just my main critique of this is that it needs a good chunk of balancing. Like the ball, definitely the wave. The wave is insane. I had to no clip it, otherwise I would have been there for an hour. I definitely just focus on making it a bit more balanced. I would critique like some of the deco and like maybe some of the color choices and things like that, but my main critique of this is the balancing, so I would just mainly go back and fix up some of those timings. Really solid so far. I do like how this is going along. I would just focus on fixing up the balancing because that makes it a little unenjoyable. Alright, since that was without Loquibot, now I have to go to Loquibot. Alright, Purple World, another one by Obed. Purple World V3, and if my thing would load, that'd be nice. Didn't find this, that the speed of light secret. Hello? Geometry Dash? Hello?
What is this duel?
Okay, that took a while to load. Right.
That was the scariest duel I've ever played, and it was a 7-star. What the hell just happened?
That jump feels a little awkward that you kind of have to like...
That's scared. Okay, let me join you.
Also, I will say, okay, those structures look a little nicer. Hold on. I will say, some of the moving objects still feel blind. Oh, I still have hitboxes on, oops. I will say that looks a little weird, like you can click earlier, but you can't. Those two pink hooks are a little bit odd. Also, the beginning was a bit fast. It was a little bit fast. I think it could have been a little... Shut up, Stinky Keys!
I'm sorry, to the person that just joined chat, Vortex has low testosterone in my opinion, and he needs to fix it badly?
What?
I'm so confused.
It's a little blind there, but I mean, it's not that bad. So is that transition, it's a little bit blind. One thing I will say is that a lot of the moving objects are very blind. Oh, you go just above that. Okay, I would advise against doing random gravity changes like that, where it just gets, where it's invisible, because that's a little awkward. Whatever. What? I'm still so confused about what this guy's talking about. Like, what? I don't know what. You're confusing even the chat. I don't know how you're managing to do that. How are you confusing the chat? Okay. Well.
Dang, I got 92. Sucks. Okay. What's next?
Same thing, the critique I had was try to focus on making some of the transitions a little more consistent in terms of, like, visibility. Some of those gameplay changes were a little awkward, but yeah. Right. Next one, I've apparently played this one, by Rec Ben Lab.
I think I only got one more level on me. Maybe two more if it's a short one.
What is up
which
with
is 30
the
seconds.
load?
Holy crap. That's... That seems awkward. That's an awkward speed change. Also, it's hard to see anything.
That is a bit of a weird speed change.
It's also incredibly difficult to see anything.
Yeah, the speed changes don't really fit. Because the songs...
If you are confused, the information is always valuable. What the frick is... This person is scaring...
Lost. I don't really know what the point of the deco is. I don't know what this gameplay is.
The deco is kind of all over the place right now.
I don't really understand what the theme is. And also the music just doesn't match at all.
The intensity.
It's so over intense, yet the song is like pre-drop speed.
Try
to focus on keeping the gameplay one speed, especially when it's kind of calm like this. And also, I don't really get what the structures are supposed to be here. This looks kind of a little messy, I will say. Structuring here. What? I'm so confused. Okay, so the glitching stuff you go through the glitching stuff, but apparently you also don't. Oh. That's kind of cool. Structures look a little awkward. What? Oh, it's memory. The glitching gimmick is kind of cool, but I don't even know what's happening here. What? I'm so confused.
It's very like, it's just a memory-based level, but it's not clear.
Yeah, it's very awkward. I don't even know what that... I'm actually so confused right now.
And the speed is also way too big.
The speed is really... Wait, what? There's just an invisible dasher up there. I will say... To say that Void Truck's very feminine and not that masculine, which is bad because men are supposed to be manly and he... Well... What?
Okay, but here's my question to you. Why didn't you just start... You joined the stream and your very first thing was Vortrox does not have a lot of testosterone. Why did you join the stream?
This is a level request feedback stream.
Why did you join the level like that? Or join the stream and just start saying that?
I'm genuinely confused. Also,
at least give us a hi. At least say hi.
I don't know what's happening in this. I genuinely don't. If you're gonna go for memory, at least make the memory like you know what's coming. Like you can kind of guess. Like what is it? Nefidex actually beat the level. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Twilight Spire. That's like a decent memory-based level because you can actually understand that you click certain things. This, you just don't really know what's going on. If you're gonna do memory, honestly, I've seen some of Twilight Spire that actually seems like a decent memory level. I would take inspiration from that. So... Because it just feels like it's just being memory to be memory. It doesn't feel like it's... So this is a bit awkward. Honestly, I would just say this is a bit awkward to play. If you're gonna do something memory, try to make it a bit more... I know it's supposed to be memory, but also make it a little bit more clear that, like what you're doing. Like, you can maybe somewhat understand where the icon's going, because in this, it just seems like it's just doing whatever. Take inspiration from, like, Twilight Spire, so... but, yeah. I can somewhat see the vision. It just feels very, very messy, and doesn't sync well, and I don't really get what the theme is, so... Next level, requested by A, and Loquibot's having a seizure!
Dungus, did you hear me?
What?
Did you hear me? I'm heading out.
Bruh.
I got it. I told you it was gonna be. I know it's 2:30, not 3, but I also kind of want to play Pokemon. So.
Oh, all right.
Because I just got the game, so I want to play
I see.
it more. Okay.
I see.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
All right.
I might be in stream and chat. So, and I'm a mod. So if you don't be naughty.
All right, Fatal. If you're gonna request the level, put it in the queue. All right, time to play this one. You're sorry for requesting this. Oh gosh, I'm scared. Not really much sync. I'm confused as to what. Oh, don't tell me it's broken. Is it a congregation jump scare? I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I called it! Congregation's a cool level. Whatever, can't really give feedback on that. Another JA level. Why is my Loquibot having a seizure? Please load. Thank you. Okay. Wait. Some of the color scheme looks a little bit weird, but it's fine. Gameplay is actually playable this time, and not, like, over-the-top difficult. Oh. Structures look a little bit weird. Same with, like, the arrows just being spammed everywhere. Oh, gosh. Okay, wait. This is actually kind of cool. I like the use of slopes in Wave. I love when it does this. It doesn't really sync well to the song, but it still plays fine. Oh, oops. That was my fault there. This is actually really fun. I just like this. This part's cool. This part's actually pretty cool. I really like this style of deco. Like, it's like 1.9-ish, I think. I think that's what the era of level it is. Oh. I will say those glow beams look a little weird, how they're, like, merged together. Then it's your turn. No one wants to play the level you recommended. Sure, I'll check it out after this. That's a weird. Oh, okay, that's kind of a cool ending. Yeah, this is actually really cool. Normal route for a GDPS. Pretty cool. It's actually really cool. You're getting close to 100 likes. I hope you get those 100 likes. Alright, I'm just gonna get this guy's level over with. Fatal TV. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, sorry, I'm back. I had to say something. Hi, Tragical. Hi, hi, Fruit Bowl. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Alright, let me open the level. Oh, crap. Yeah. Hold on one sec. There. Alright, we have... This was requested by, Fatal TV. Let's see. It's got a lot of likes. Okay, wow, actually, this is really solid. Wait. We'll say effects are a bit distracting. So this is, wait. The sync feels ever so slightly off. Effects are a little distracting, but this is actually really solid. Black hole, my beloved. It's actually really cool looking. I don't know what I'm dying to. Hold on. Oh, it goes reverse. That's a bit awkward. Yeah, these transitions are a bit awkward. It's hard to tell what's coming up and what's going on. Effects are cool. It's just a little weird to play. Oh. Wait, what? That's actually really cool. That's actually really, really cool. That black hole is sick, by the way. That black hole is actually so cool. I am a astronomy nerd, so. What? That dual ending was also really cool. The effects kind of overshadow the gameplay and make it not as enjoyable because some of the transitions are a bit blind. But it's pretty solid. It's fine. It's just the effects are a little bit much in some areas. But other than that, it's fine. Alright. What do you mean LoquiBot isn't open? I have it open! Give me a second. LoquiBot always does this, and it's really annoying. I have LoquiBot opened. My geometry dash just crashed. Are you kidding me? Bro. Alright, hold on, guys. Give me a second. I don't know what happened. I don't know what just happened. My geometry dash just decided to shit the bed. Hold on. I gotta completely reopen that globe room now. Why did my geometry dash just crash? I don't know. That's really annoying. Okay, create room. It's just gonna be level feedback. In a room. Bam. Okay, I don't know why my OBS just decided to crash. That's really annoying. Is it gonna capture my game? There we go. That's the room if you guys want to join. Yeah. What is even happening in the chat right now? Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, hold on, I gotta read back on this. One moment. Nobody noticed you. What the fuck is happening? I'm actually so confused. You just joined it, you already gotta deal with it, dipshit. Hi Chris, welcome to the stream. Hi, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Karaichu? Something? I don't know. Oh, is there a command? Yes, there's a command. You just, type exclamation R and then the ID. You're just posting your thoughts? I'm confused. I'm so confused. I'm genuinely so confused. Stop fucking arguing. This is stupid. Alright, anyways, back to level requests in the hopes that my geometry dash doesn't decide to shit itself again. I'm so confused. Alright, we have Clutterfunk 2 Beta 1. Wait, hold on. Hold on. No, I don't want to do that. No, stop. There we go. Wait. There we go. Apply. Boom. There we go. Now it should auto-pin the stuff to the room. There we go. Okay, now it should be pinned to the room. That's a little blind. Okay, this is actually really solid so far. I like this. It's a Clutterfunk, like, remake. This is actually really solid so far. I like this. This is actually really nice so far. Oh, that's a little... It's a little bit tight. But whatever. Oh, you jump there? Oh. That's just my fault. This is actually really solid so far. I like this a lot. Good fake orb. Good fake orb. Okay. I see it's kind of a mix between Clutterfunk and Theory of Everything. It is like a Clutterfunk Part 2, so I can kind of understand where that's coming from. Honestly, my only real feedback was that beginning mirror portal. That was really blind. But other than that, this is really cool so far. That's not that blind. It's fine. Oh, it's kind of like hopping between levels. Okay, breakable blocks. Please tell me you use more of these. Actually coming along so nicely. I actually really like this remake. I'm actually looking forward to, I'm guessing this is still in the works, but this is actually really cool. I actually really like this. What is even happening in the chat? I'm so confused. Okay, can we not rage bait in the chat? This is, you know, this is for level request feedback, not for arguing and being annoying. Yeah. Alright, next level! Cool deco. 1 hour, 30 minutes. Help? I don't really know what that... Requested by, I don't know nickname. Oh, you spent this much on the deco? Okay. That's actually really cool. That's actually cool. I can't really give... What? Oh, you timed him out? Yeah, that's understandable. I can't really give feedback on that. I don't make deco. It looks nice so far. What is it? I can't really give feedback on that. I'm not that great at deco, especially not like when it comes to like a style like that. He threatened fruit and says he has a Glock. It is the most obvious rage bait I've ever seen in my life. Like, he's just being stupid. So, hack challenge reel requested by Chris. Or Master. Why is this lagging? Don't be a fucking crash level, you dick. Alright, whoever requested this. Great, man. Wow. Wah. Shut up. I don't care. Hold on. Annoying. Give me a moment. Gotta restart GD. Well, the queue's still working. That's on. Whatever. Why is 2 GDs open? I don't want two geometry dashes open. Thank you. You'll send the actual level? Sorry, I said I said not to put crash levels. If you read the description, you would know that. So now you're getting hidden. So. Sorry, should have read the description. You're getting hidden. Hi Fred, welcome. You're waiting, you joined the VC? Not right now. Yeah, I'm literally the... Like, I think that was really, I think it was really, easy. You see, so, yeah, exactly what this guy just said. So you see, if you look below the gameplay, and you just scroll down, and if you look down ever so slightly, you'll see something in big red text that says, read the description. And here's the funny part. So you see, if you read the description and you look at point number 7, do not send a crash level. This will result in you being completely hidden on the channel. If you read that, you would know that you shouldn't send a crash level. Sorry, but Alright, next one. VVIID. I'm guessing it's supposed to be vivid. I gotta remake the globe room again. Whatever. Sorry. Could have sent your level first and then sent the thing. Hidden room. Bam. There we go. That's the room ID if you want to join. Let me go back and make sure this is on. Boom. Boom. There we go. Alright. Next one. Hold on, let me... Room configuration is up there. Can I send you the crash level? Sure. Hold on one sec. I can just go back into my stream and just read out the crash levels ID. It shows up. On. The crash levels ID was 121732857. That was the crash levels ID. 121732857. That was the ID of the crash level. So, whatever. Someone sent a crash trigger level? Yeah. So. Alright, anyways. Vivid by Kiraichu. I will say the random camera effect there didn't really match the song. Oh, that's a good coin. Very simple level, I like this. Sync is pretty decent. There's not really much note that's a little weird. Oh, you click there again. It seems like you could just kinda... Yeah, you could just skip that. There's a few clicks in this that seem like they can be skipped. I see the vision for the deco, though. I'm guessing this is going to be, like, more modern-esque. That's my guess of what the deco is going to be. Gameplay seems relatively balanced overall. Flow is okay. I mean... Since this is actually, like, playable and it has, like, alright sync, I can more so judge it based on, like, note representation and things like that. The note representation is not really there. It is there for some of the spider orbs. The flow is okay, but one of your friends DM'd you yesterday if they could deco it. Yeah, good luck on that. That's actually playable, and it's fun, so... It's actually, like, playable and fun. I can see the vision, for how it could be decorated, so... It's consistent, although there are a few clicks that look like they can be skipped, so that is one thing that I would definitely fix, but, it's just shake trigger spam. Like, if you're gonna send a... Uh-huh. So, if you guys remember, this was the guy who sent the crash level. Shame. Why is Loquibot not here? Loquibot's here. I just can't figure out how to get it to type in my chat. I just don't know how to get Loquibot to type in the chat. I don't know how to do that. I'm probably gonna ask, like, another, let me see first. I don't know how to get Loquibot to type in the chat, so I gotta figure that out, but whatever. Yeah, I just gotta figure out how to get Loquibot to type in chat, but I don't know how it is. Alright, next one, we have Obey by... I don't know how to say that name. ZX Ito or something like... I don't know how to say it. Zyto? Zetrio? I don't know how to say that. Whatever. Yeah, nobody knows how to say it. Loquibot is here. It just Loquibot's lurking. You left Fortnite because you were playing with your friend and there was another guy, which was my enemy, and he made fun of your oh. Yikes. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is actually crazy. Alright, we have someone who actually found it. Luster SN is a YouTube channel named after Mew Z-Move. Yes, I used to be a big fan of Pokemon, and I saw the Mew Z-Move, and I was like, damn, Genesis Supernova? That is a sick-ass name. And it was 2 words. It was Genesis space, and then Supernova is 1 word. I just merged that together. Yeah. There's not much lore to it. I used to be a Pokemon fan when I was like 10. I was like 10 or something, and me and my friend, we like had Pokemon cards and shit. Like it was just generic. It's in Loquibot settings, output settings, okay. But yeah, that's basically the origin of my name. I just liked the Pokemon Mew and had a Z move that sounded cool. So yeah. All right. Anyways, play the level now. So. Oh, you jump there. Okay. A little repetitive right now. Oh, wait. Okay. A little weird. A lot of orbs, I will say. It's interesting that you did it just solely. Oh. It's a little bit weird. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. This is actually kind of cool. This is actually kind of cool. I like this. It's a little weird. It's difficult, but... Oh, wait, what? Oh. Really odd level, but it's cool. Oh, you don't even hit that, okay. Can't really give much feedback because I can see what you're going for here. That's a little bit blind, but whatever. But there's not really a click there. Wait, what? What did I even die to? I don't know what I'm dying to there. That's a little weird. Wait, is that like a broken hitbox? What's happening there? I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I'm dying there. Oh, I think I know what it is. Did you... Oh, you flipped the, what is it? You flipped the slopes. So if you land right on the edge of it, technically there's the slight, like a pixel of the gameplay being like flat. So you can land on that. Just enable no touch on those flipped slopes. That's what the problem is. Yeah. That can be a little inconsistent. This is some wacky gameplay. Wait, oh, do you not even hit that? No, you don't. I would say I could get feedback on this, but not really much. Mainly just like, only real feedback I could give was maybe some of this feels a little bit blind. Wait, what? I'm confused. Wait, I'm right side up though. What? Huh? I'm so confused. Okay, that was a little weird. Yeah, this gameplay is really odd. Yeah, I don't even know what's happening. This part's definitely harder than the rest, or a little weirder. What? Oh, that part's definitely a bit more awkward than the rest. Okay, ball gameplay. Let me turn this off because it's supposed to be memory. Oh, wait. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. Hold on. This ball section's actually pretty cool. It's definitely a lot more memory-based than the previous sections. Yeah, this part's definitely way more memory-based. Oh, I see what you do there. Oh, wait. This part's definitely way more memory-based than the rest, I will say. So it feels a little bit out of place. But this is actually really cool so far. I like the vision a lot. Definitely just needs a tiny bit more balancing in some areas. Wait. Oh, that's a little odd. This is some very odd gameplay. That is a mean click. Hold on, wait. That's kind of mean. What do you even do? Wait, do you... I'm so lost. Wait, what? Oh, do you just not hit that? I don't think you hit that. Yeah, never mind. You just don't hit that. Never mind. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Scrap whatever I just... Ignore whatever I just said. I was wrong. Oh, you go in there. Okay, that's actually really cool. This is... Looks like easy, medium, demon. I'd actually say a little bit harder. I'd say I can see this... I could see a argument for this being a hard demon. But yeah, I think this is genuinely just like a hard demon. I will say the beginning is definitely a lot easier than the end. The ball part is much more difficult than the rest of it. Maybe just balance out the beginning just a tiny bit more. Or nerf the end. But hard demon, you're going for insane? Damn. Well, I can actually see that. I can see an argument for that. Mainly, the only reason I'm saying like hard demon is because the beginning is not as hard as the end. The end of it, it gets a lot more difficult. So actually really solid. I see the vision. A little awkward in some areas, but it's relatively fine. All right, we got a Pro Bacon level. Fun with 2.2 using random song 05. By Jendo MC. Oh, is this literally just the... Is this just a remake of that one Rob Top level? That, like, preview of, like, the camera stuff? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's literally just like a replica of that one Rob Top camera control thing he made. Showing it. Yeah, it does free mode here. Showcases free mode here. Yeah. I almost died. That would have sucked. Can't really give feedback on this. I know what this is. I know what level this is. I can't really finish it because I want to give feedback to other levels. All right, we have a NetFedEx challenge that uses XO. I think this uses start positions. Oh, what doesn't NetFedEx do? Isn't he doing like a video where he plays challenge levels? I'll expect to see this there. Oh, jeez. Jeez. That's insane. That is insane. No, I accidentally pressed X. I'm stupid. Can't really give feedback on this because it's meant to be a challenge and not like an actual level. I will say that UFO is seems a bit harder than the rest. Jeez, if I could stop dying like... No! I don't want to... Fuck. Hold on. Guessing this uses start pauses? Yeah, it does. How long is this? 20 seconds, jeez. That transition's a bit awkward. This wave's cool. Come on, if I could stop being horrible at the game, that'd be very nice. Dude, please. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to finish this, I'm gonna be totally honest. It looks cool so far, it feels a little bit unbalanced in some areas, things. Supposed to skip the yellow portal? Oh, okay. I can't really, well, it's not super clear that you do that, but yeah. Let's see. This is just difficult. I could stop. Good lord, I am playing horrible right now. Sorry about this. Is there just a block there? No, there's not. I'm confused how I didn't die. Come on, get me through the gap, please! Yay! Yeah, that wave feels a lot easier than, like, that robot and that, and whatever there was. This is definitely very unbalanced. Try to focus a bit more on making some of it a little bit more balanced because it feels very carried, like, in some game modes. Especially like that robot and the UFO there. That was a lot harder than the rest of the level. When you're making a challenge, I advise trying to make the whole thing like the same difficulty. Also, this blue orb timing is atrocious. Hold on. I'm just playing garbage right now. Hold on. That blue orb timing is insane, by the way. Good lord. Yeah, that blue orb timing is absolutely insane. Yeah, it's definitely a bit unbalanced. So I would try to make it a bit more balanced and like that UFO, those final two blue orbs are insane. That is an insane timing. But yeah, whatever. Alright, next level, I'm guessing that makes sense for purple. And if Lokibot could stop seizing, the Discord link is... Oh, the Discord link in the description is expired. Hold on one moment. Let me update that. Give me a second. Let me edit the description of this so that way the thing. Can I show Q? Hold on 1 second. I need to put the Discord link in the description because that one's expired. There we go. New Discord link is in the description. Alright. Let me look at how many levels are in Lokibot. Okay, we have Purple by Jando MC, Obsession by Kuraichu, Drum Step Test by Photon, Save Progress Layout by I don't know name or Rekben, JU on Top Preview 1 by Congradamics. We have Named 0 by Brad VATABG, I don't know. And then Me Win Hitboxes by John P55. I will say the spikes look a bit awkward. It's not really much sync. I'm guessing this is still a work in progress, so I mean, a lot of what I'm saying is just, I will say the spikes look a little bit. The spike color looks a bit awkward. It doesn't really mesh well with it. Whatever. You don't got stuff to say, you just want to know how Blizzard is going to be decorated? Somebody offered to decorate it and they do realism, so probably realism. That's probably how it's going to be decorated. I don't like how I have to completely reload this. Alright, Obsession by Kuraichu, let's see what we got. I don't really know what you're syncing to. It's not really clear what you're syncing to. I would try to focus on syncing to preferably the loudest thing you can hear. I'm guessing this is more targeted towards field sync though, but I can't really exactly tell what you're syncing to. It's still playable. It's still readable. It's just more so that like there's not really much note representation. Structuring here's fine. Readable. It seems balanced. Although I will say the parts where you have to hold in like the ship is a bit awkward. It feels a bit weird that you have to clarify that you need to hold. Other than that, it's relatively fine. Yeah, that's relatively fine. One thing I will say, try to focus a bit more on like what you're syncing to, and something that's like easy, and make like what you're syncing to a little easier to hear, because in the beginning it doesn't really feel like I can't really identify what exactly you're syncing to. Try to make it a bit more obvious, unless you're, you know, like going for like feel sync or something. I get that, but there is feel sync is better to do when there's not really much you can sync to. In the beginning, there's definitely a few things that you can sync to, so I would try to focus on that. You do appreciate actually giving feedback on gameplay rather than people saying fun. Yeah, that's one thing I don't. That's one thing I don't like. That's why I wanted to do level request streams and actually give feedback, because I don't like seeing other level request streamers and they see a level and they see it. It's like okay, this is gonna sound really mean, but they get requested a level that's like recent tab level quality, and they're like, oh, this is really fun. This is great gameplay. Stop lying. Just be totally for real. Be totally for real. Come on, dude. I will say I am definitely being a bit softer when it comes to giving feedback, because I have very high standards. But I'm just trying to focus on, by the way, why the cat? My friend Bacon, he was in the call a bit ago. He made this overlay for me, but he didn't remove the face cam point. So I just put a cat gif up there to fill in that space. I think it fits nice. But yeah, really solid. One wait, I need to go back and give that a like. It's actually like your gameplay. All right, next one, drum step test by Photon. All right, 9 circles. All right, one thing I'm immediately noticing right now is that the 3D is not correct. When you're doing 3D, you want all of the 3D to go in the same direction. So if you see right here, the block right here, it goes up and to the right. But this goes down and to the right, so it just looks really awkward. I would just go back and fix that 3D, so that way it fits a little better, because it looks weird when the 3D is going in like 2 separate directions. It just makes it look really weird. That's a really bad checkpoint. Okay, good fakes. This part feels a little bit more empty, but it's not really that big of a deal. Holy crap, okay, that ship is... Oh, wait, you go down... Wait, what? I'm confused. What? Oh, you just rest on the slope. Okay, this ship is much harder than the rest. I would nerf the ship. That cube is definitely the easiest part of the level. I would nerf that a lot. That's very unbalanced. Okay. Well, this seems fine, actually. This seems actually pretty cool. That's a little... Oh, wait, no. Do you just not jump there? No, you do jump there. Okay, that's a bit odd. Oh, you just hold. That's a little weird. Oh, there's a blue orb there. I didn't even notice that. That's just my bad. Oh, wait. Wait. Hold on. I actually like this twist. I actually like that twist a lot. It's not immediately throwing you into the... I like that twist a lot. Instead of immediately doing a slowdown and then throwing you into the drop, it speeds up and then slows down again and then throws you into it. I actually like that a lot. Keep that up. I actually like this. I will say, nerf the, either buff the cube in the beginning or nerf the ball and ship, because that is much harder than the rest of the level. Hi, Joe Frog, welcome to the stream. What is... I don't even know what this Abu guy's yapping about. Alright. Whatever. Next level! Save progress layout. Let's see what we got. Requested by I don't know name or their normal name, Rekban. Alright. See what we got. Okay. Okay, that's actually kind of a cool coin, wait. Okay, that's actually kind of a cool coin. Okay, wait. Oh, interesting. I will say it's a bit weird that the coin is immediately... There's immediately a second coin, and we're only 12% in. I would change that first coin into a key, and maybe make that platform like 2 keys or something like that to get that coin, because it feels a bit odd that oh, okay, wait. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool that there's kind of an indicator there. Wait, hold on. That's kind of it's a little weird, but it's kind of cool. Structuring's good. Structuring's actually pretty solid. I will say the fill-in space up there, it's a little bit overdone, but it's fine. It's not like it's bad or anything. Structuring's actually relatively fine. Okay. There's not that much sync, and also... Oh, hold up 1 second before I continue my feedback. I feel a sneeze coming, so I may or may not sneeze. Okay, I didn't sneeze. Alright. One critique that I do have is that it's speeding up and slowing down a lot, despite the song staying relatively the same pace. It's made by a friend. Well, it was on an account start 2.2 before he made his account. I see. I will say it definitely changes speed a little bit too much when the song stays relatively the same. I can see that's probably for a coin route. Gameplay is relatively simple and it's not difficult either. That looks a little weird. Wait, can you... Oh. That coin's a bit awkward. And just the structuring kind of breaks a little bit. If you saw the grid blocks, what in God's name just happened? I don't know what... I'm very confused. I don't know what just happened there. I don't know how I feel about that. That is really awkward, and I don't know what just happened. Okay. Oh. Okay, I see the vision. However, near the end, it gets a little bit awkward with some of those transitions. Yeah. Particles on relative mode, so they make a trail instead of standing there like a GIF. Oh. I see. I'm gonna be screaming job in the streets looking for... What is... I don't know what this Abu guy is talking about. I hope this guy knows that, like... I'm not even reading his fucking comments. Alright, next one. JU on top by Congradamics. Uses... it uses We Are Number One, and it's the Dunder Patrolin remix. Dunder Patrolin makes heat. God, I feel so fucking old hearing this. Oh my lord. Gosh. There are way too many orbs. Way too many orbs in a row. Try to make the icon land on structures a bit more often, because that many orbs in a row doesn't really look that good, and it also just plays very awkward. Yeah, I can see that this is still like... Okay. Oh, I didn't even see that spike because my water bottle is in the way. Hold on. Let me move my water bottle. There we go. Okay, right there, you can kind of skip those green orbs. What I tend to do to prevent a skip like that, or to make the gameplay harder, I would put, what I tend to do to make, like, the gameplay harder if you actually go to, if you don't click said orb, I would make it so that way there's, like, a portal down here or something. So that way there's, like, a portal that flips your gravity here. Like, put, like, an upside-down portal, like, right here or something. Like, right here. So that way it makes it a little bit harder to kind of adjust to. And also, I know this is still a work in progress, but that could be a coin route if you buff. If you, like, move this structure up, if you move this block, if you move this whole structure over to the left, and then a little bit up, then you can maybe buff that by adding spikes, like right here, and make that a coin. That's a good area for a coin. I don't know exactly how you'd fix the, those, green orbs, because it seems like you can just skip those. So, it's a bit weird. I'm guessing this part's for, like, an animation. And it's still a work in progress, so you don't really intend on adding coins. Alright. Well, then I would definitely make it so that way, you remove that, so that way you can't really skip those green orbs or whatever. But, yeah. Overall, I see the vision. Good luck on actually rest of the thing. List of levels? Alright, I got you. Let me open up LokiBot. Alright, we have Named Zero by Brad. We have something by John P50. Oh my gosh, I almost said PS5 because that's an inside joke in a server that I'm in. Kinda. Or kind of like a joke in a server, calling him John PS5 instead of P55. Or whatever. Then we have Tilted by Kuraichu. We have Can't Let Memory by Jando. Or Pro Bacon. We have Road Trip Preview requested by Jumbo Jolt. We have Just Never Clear requested by El Tizio. And we have Warm Breeze requested by Kuraichu. And it's actually rated from the looks of it. Alright. Next one. Make me close out a LokiBot. Alright. Name Zero by Brad. Right off the bat, that's very blind. And also this, I will say, warping a block to look like this, when you warp a block like this, it definitely just looks really odd when it's warped because the sides here are large, but these sides here are very small. I would just, instead of doing just one big block, just do like 4 small. Just do 4 normal ones. Just do 4 normal blocks. It'll look a little easier. That's a little awkward. It's also not really, hold on. Am I even pressing? I'm not even pressing the add checkpoint button. Okay. Okay. So I can see that you actually have to hit those, but it looks a little awkward. Okay, that's actually kind of cool that you make it so you have to hit that. So this gameplay feels a bit awkward, though, I will say. What? There's not really that much sync. And the ship section's a little bit boring. Oh my lord. Okay, I would definitely focus on fixing balancing because this UFO is a lot tighter than the rest. This UFO is much more difficult than the rest. Goodness. Yeah, definitely nerf the UFO or buff the previous sections. A lot of orbs in a row. Eh. Alright, whatever. I would definitely just try to focus on making it more balanced. That's the first thing you'd want to focus more on. Because it gets very imbalanced near the end. So, next one, we have this one by John P55. I don't know why I went there. Wait, what? Oh, I know what you have to do here. Oh, I know what you have to do. I know exactly what you have to do. I think I know exactly what you have to do here. No, dude. You have to do that? Oh, that's so cruel. You have to, like, clip through the, You have to clip through those... through the blocks here. That's so mean. That's actually so mean. I know how you do it. You have to, like, clip into it at a weird angle. I did it! It's so weird. It's so weird. It's so funny that you can do that. That's actually a really genius way of, like, making hard gameplay. That just feels like something just straight out of every end. I want to see more people do something like that because that's actually really... I love when levels take advantage of like bugs. I think that's really smart. But yeah, that is really funny. Alright, next one, Tilted by Karaichu. Karaichu's been actually requesting some bangers recently, so... Okay, I can actually see the sink. Okay, so this has some... This is still feel sync, but it actually has like a pattern to it. Like, kind of like a 1-2 type of pattern. A 1-2-3 or 1. Something like that. Like a simple, like, 2 or so click pattern. And I can actually see what it's based... What the sync is based off of. So... I like when levels that target towards feel sync do that. This wave is definitely harder than the rest. Much harder than the rest. I would nerf that. That's a bit weird landing on the slope there. That can be a bit inconsistent. I would use like force blocks or something, a way to make that consistent. So far, this is actually really cool so far. It's a little bit weird. Hold on, that sneeze is coming back, dude. You remember when I first started watching me? I was just playing some of my layouts, and Blizzard was like one third done. Yeah, Blizzard was. I worked on that level for forever. I'm actually still adding bug fixes to it. Actually still adding like bug fixes and tweaks to it because I want it to be even better than it is now. I will say some of this feels still a bit unbalanced. I would definitely just balance it out a bit more. But other than that, this is really solid. I actually like this a lot. Really, all you need to do there is just balance it out a little bit. But yeah, actually really solid. Right, next one, Can't Let Memory. Oh no. Let me take a sip of my water. Holy crap, that was... I forgot I filled it up that high. Now I just dripped water all over my shirt. Whatever. Alright, whatever. Can't Let Memory by Genjo. Oh, gosh. Oh, my lord. What in the heavens? Oh, no. Don't tell me this is... No, don't tell me. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me this is... Wait. No, I don't want to... Wait, hold on. Oh, what is this? Is it just normal Can't Let Go? I think it's just normal Can't Let Go. Yeah, it's just Can't Let Go. But the different song makes it weird to play. Hold on. Oh. Coin. Let's go! You don't jump there. Oh. Can't really get feedback on this because it's, you know, can't let go, but memory based. I'll get to like the ship or something and then I'll play like a different level. Crap. Nope. Yeah. I can't really get feedback on that because it's Can't Let Go, but memory. I will say it feels a bit weird that like in the beginning you were changing it up a ton with like making the blocks like go everywhere and then you were using the lens circle, but then near the end it just kind of it's just invisible. It feels a bit weird that you're kind of just switching it up a ton and then just decide, I'm just gonna make it all invisible. That felt a little bit weird, but whatever. All right, next one, road trip preview by Jumbo Jolt. Let's see. Wait. Oh, it has a start pause. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna play it in a copy. One moment. Uno momento. Okay, wait, that structure's kind of cool. The 3D's good. Okay, good click pattern there. Decent click pattern there. Actually looking forward to this. There's not really that much note representation, but the sync with, like, based off the click pattern, that's pretty good. Actually like that. The structuring was actually looking kind of nice at the beginning there. I actually like that. Right. Next one. This one. Dunga's Never Clear by El Tizio. Wow. I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. You're right. I will never clear that. I will never clear that. Is it rate worthy? I think so. Maybe. Right. This one's actually submitted by Karaichu, but it's not made by Karaichu. I'm guessing this is maybe. Oh, it's a collab. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm guessing Karaichu, you made the gameplay. Yep. Karaichu made the gameplay. I can. Karaichu made the gameplay, yep. The vibes are immaculate here. Very chill level. Ow, my eyes. That is a very bright part. My eyes hurt a little bit. In a good way, I guess. That part was really bright. It was a lot nicer on the eyes in the beginning. But now it's just it got super bright. That's like my only critique, is that it hurts my eyes. That's my only critique. Ooh. I want to make atmospheric stuff like this, like more atmospheric-based deco, because I think that would fit my style of gameplay very well. Okay. This is actually really fun. I will beat this. I'll try to beat this, actually. I'm gonna favorite this. Actually, really cool. Yeah. He kind of broke some of the, that keyboard noise is perfect crisp. Yeah, the keyboard, it came with the computer when I got it, but it's a really satisfying keyboard. So is the mouse this came with as well. But yeah, I'm actually gonna favorite I want to play that later. Alright, let me check the queue. We got 5 levels. I'm actually gonna open Blizzard and I'm gonna tweak and I'm gonna open up and I'm gonna show some of the tweaks that I've done so far on this. Okay. So if you're new here and you don't know, I recently finished a layout. Yes. This is a layout. Yes. I spent this much time on a layout. Yes. It took a while. Peak. This is peak. Well, I sent Blizzard to you a long time ago during the progress of it, so a little bit of prize. Yeah, I've spent just a little bit of time working on this. Not much, not that much, just a little bit over 100 hours. I'm gonna play this normally so that way you can hear the sync. Get the coins. That's the normal route. I need to nerf that one saw blade a little bit, because that's a little mean. Oh. I need to nerf that saw blade a little bit. This level's still subject to a lot of tweaking because, well, I mean, this was made over a span of like 6 months, so... Drop gameplay. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the normal route, and then I'll show you the coin route. Also, someone still fucking broke the coin route. So I need to add a trigger to fix it. Alright, that was the normal route. I'll show you the coin route now. And then this is where the level of it just spikes, like, I can't even really describe it. I'll just let you see for yourself. Oh, shit. Forgot that I barely placed checkpoints playing this because I know the level by heart. I mean, I made it, so... So, if you want to get that coin, you have to... You go up. If I could play the level properly... And then your mini here, and you just go down there and get the coin. You can't do it normally if you're like a larger ship because I made the gap tighter. God, you love enter triggers? Yes, enter triggers are so good. They're so good. I wanted this part to use keyframes, but that would use like a million different groups, and I didn't want that. And that would just be tedious, so I didn't go for that. Alright, this one. Alright, so that's the normal route there. Show you the way to get the coin, the mini coin. You have to hit that spider orb late. And then you just fly under this structure, and then that makes that ship harder. And then... This one's pretty self-explanatory. Oh. You can just hit that late. Alright, this part, I'm so... You aren't being this. Alright, this is my personal favorite part because I'm a duel maniac. I am a duel maniac, I will say that. Mini coin there. You just skip the spider orb. You jump there to get that. And to get the final mini coin, you actually skip that orb. And then makes it so that way it actually disables a... So if you actually don't get that mini coin, you'll see there's a spider orb there, and you actually have to get all 5 mini coins to disable said spider orb. And then that allows you to jump over the triple spike normally to get the coin. But yeah, that's Blizzard for you. Fucking over 100 hours in the editor and 6 months of my life. Yay! Anyways, back to level requests. Insane Demon, more like Insane Demon. Eh. But, yeah. Alright, Hue Shift by Jay. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna give this a thumbs up because I know it's gonna be good. Alright, wait, this is rate-worthy. Excuse me. I will say the floor feels a bit empty. I would add like some spikes down there. The floor is definitely a bit empty. Yeah, the floor is a bit empty. That's like the only reason why this probably isn't rated. Just feels a bit empty on the bottom. That's like my only critique right now. I can see this is definitely aimed to be an easier level, so I can't really critique the gameplay that much due to, well, it being an easier level. That is actually really easy, but that's cool. Okay, whoa! This is really cool. Feels just the slightest bit messy. I can't pinpoint I would disregard that though, because I can't really pinpoint exactly what's making it messy. So if you want to ignore that feedback, I completely get that, because it feels just a little bit messy, but I can't pinpoint exactly what's making it feel that way. So I would just don't really listen to that, I guess, because that's more so not constructive criticism, and that's me just finding a nitpick of like something that feels off to me. So I will say some of this feels a bit harder than the previous sections, but I will say it does seem like you kind of abandoned some of the block designs here, but I mean, I can see that and understand that. It's like the only reason why this isn't rated, because the gameplay feels a bit unbalanced. Just a little bit unbalanced, and some of the block designs did kind of just disappear, but whatever. Actually really cool. It's actually very, very, very cool. Whoa, that's very trippy to look at. That's a cool end screen. Simple, but cool. That's actually really cool. Who are in the dedications of Blizzard, you can't read. YT supporter, the YouTube supporters, Agent, who did the camera effects, Bacon, Shadow, more people that I honestly could not be bothered to mention, because if I were to mention more people, then it would be a lot. It would be way too much for the end screen. So if I were to mention everybody individually, I should probably put text that just says anybody who supported me during the creation of this, and then I'll put in like parentheses, you know who you are. Fruitbowl, you supported me. You supported me during this. Tragical, you supported me as well. So you're in there. Essentially, it says YouTube supporters. I couldn't really name people by name, because if I just put, did you help? Yes, you did help, Jay. Yeah, because what was it? Anybody who played the level helped me. Anybody who just played the level whatsoever, that helped me tweak some things, because I could actually see where people struggled during making it. Simply just seeing parts that people consistently die to, that helped a lot. So, can you please try your level? The name is Ultimate Double Giant Double. I don't know how to pronounce that. I can try it. Just put your ID in the chat. If you read the description, it'll tell you how to request a level. I will say though that XLs and platformers are not they are disabled. So, but yeah, actually really cool. All right, next one by Karaichu. Failed experiment. Let's see what we got here. Okay, a little bit weird. There. Okay, so one thing I automatically notice is that you can just skip the J block if you hit that late. But it looks like you can just... Looks like you'll just hit the roof, I guess. So, that doesn't really work. I see the vision for the deco, definitely. Gameplay's a little weird, but this is actually kind of cool. I like this. Dude, I want a sandwich right now. I'm hungry. Okay, there's H blocks there. Wait, what? Oh, there's a green orb. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that. That's just my fault. Solid so far. I can't really pinpoint what you're syncing to, but I mean the song is also like odd, so I like the gimmick of the H blocks there. Wait, what? Huh? What am I dying to? I'm so confused. Oh, that's a fake. I'm dumb. Okay. I will say it feels a bit weird when people do fakes like that, where they do like only one fake and then they never do it again per that segment. I'm hoping that you do that again. I'm probably just yapping for no reason because you probably do it again, but I have no idea if you will. That's some good quick sync pattern there. I see you like your toggle orbs preventing skips and things like that. It seems like you didn't do that again. I don't like... That's one critique I do have. This is just kind of a big pet peeve of mine. When people will do like like a little gimmick or something, and then they never do it again. That's one little gripe I have. You're gonna head out now? Alright, thanks for stopping by the stream, Jay. Yeah, it just seems like you didn't really do that again, and that's just kind of a pet peeve I have when people throw in like a gimmick or something and they don't do it again. Try to, if you're gonna do a gimmick, try to do it multiple times, so that way it doesn't feel like it's just thrown in there for no reason. Like that fake teleport portal actually had a lot of potential to be like really fun gameplay. Also, this song's a banger. Song's a banger, by the way. Gotta highlight that. Alright, we have the one that guy was asking me to play, but didn't request properly. Wait, how many levels are... Damn, there's actually a lot of levels in the, Iltizio, I did not just see you request Thinking Space 2. I did not just see that. I did not. Oh, gosh. I'm just not... Is this just like every end inspired? I think it is. Worst double spike level created in history. I've seen worse. I cannot tell if this may be every end inspired. I don't know. I am just not doing those triple spikes well. Yeah, I could see some of the inspiration a little bit. What in the heavens? Oh. Okay, that's just a little weird. I would definitely make it a little bit more clear what spikes are fake. And definitely what objects are fake, because this just looks really weird. Looks really weird that there's just like... You don't really have any indication of what is fake. Try not to do that, because that just looks really weird. Because it's just not really fun gameplay. I get its memory, but it's also not fun memory, I will say, when levels do this. Yeah, have no idea. When going for like making memory or something, I'm just gonna start on hitboxes, I'm gonna be totally honest. When going for making memory, try to make it at least somewhat obvious what you're doing instead of just spamming like random no hitbox objects. Because that just feels out of place and also just doesn't really feel that fun. Like here, if you were gonna do another staircase similar to that, I would, what is it? If you're gonna do another staircase, do what you did previously with like the block that's in the way that has no touch. Don't just do that one staircase little gimmick and then never do it again. Another pet peeve thing that I have is that, again, just try not to spam the, just no hitbox objects, because that isn't really that fun and also doesn't look that good. Especially right here, there's like no indication of where you go. Or no hint at where you're going. So it just is a bit odd. See right there, you did this again, but you didn't do it in one of the previous staircases, so it just also makes it feel a bit more out of place. But yeah, I see what the vision was. Can't wait for you. Hi, Agent. Welcome to the stream. Can't wait for you to start hitting double flip resets against platinum noobs in ranked. Johnny sends. One of the quotes of all time. I don't play Rocket League, so I don't know what the fuck a flip reset is. Another Clutterfunk thing by Zabor, and I have no idea why this has a dislike. Let me see. Why would this have a dislike? No reason for a dislike. Why are there 6,000 objects? Damn. Dude. How many objects? Holy. Whatever. Every time I see a level with a dislike, I tend to just check the editor, just to be safe. Alright, I'm seeing this. Oh, this is what you recommended in a previous stream. It's a little blind there, but whatever. Turn off hitboxes. Where's hitbox? There. Also, this is probably just a me thing, but I don't think this style of song fits Clutterfunk whatsoever, because Clutterfunk has kind of like a, it has a kind of like, more like punkish vibe to it. I don't know, like kind of like I think it's steampunk. It has more, sorry for that burp, by the way. It has more of like a steampunkish, like mechanical, like kind of feel to it, but this song doesn't really fit that. This song feels a lot more, like atmospheric, like it'd be better for like a glow style level, so. But that's still fine. Diagnosis issue. Okay, we have Fugitive requested by, well, this song is, well, it's a nong, so. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Definitely needs a bit more polishing. Some of the... There's not really any outlines on the structures, so it looks kind of weird. Oh, is that multi-activated? Yeah, that is multi-activated. Also, that click is much harder than just everything else. Yeah, this just definitely needs more polishing. It's a bit lacking on the air deco side. And just feels kind of empty. That transition is incredibly blind. What? What? Why am I not dying? Why am I dying? This transition's blind as all hell. Oh, there's an orb there. Yeah, there's not. These effects are. Hold on a second. My eyes hurt. Sorry, this hurts my eyes. Sorry, the spam of the shockwave that hurts my eyes a lot. Oh, one sec. Let me turn the fan on in my room. One sec. Alright. My AirPods are getting caught on the keyboard. Alright. Yeah, this effect just hurts my eyes. I was saying maybe this could be rate-worthy if you polished up the structures, but this just feels really messy. And it feels like you're just spamming the shader effects. And also, I don't know, why did I just go through that? Wait, oh, what? Why did I go through that block? I'm so confused. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely needs a lot more Yeah, I would just, honestly, my main critique of this is please don't spam shader effects because, like this, because it just kind of, it's not very update my eyes to the latest version. Dude, I'm still waiting for that patch update, man. I'm short as all hell. I'm 5'6" and I'm 19. I'm still waiting for that height patch, okay, man? You think I've already gotten the update for my eyes? No. Dev team is lacking, man. Yeah, I cannot understand what the fuck is happening. And also, is this impossible? I think it's... Is that impossible? Oh, it's just impossible. Yeah, honestly, this just needs to be polished a lot more. Like, it's just... This part's just impossible. I'm sorry, I can't complete this. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely needs... It needs a lot more polishing. Just... Overall, the outlines of the objects aren't really there, so it looks weird. And also the, what is it? The effects are just way too overboard and it hurts my eyes. Yeah. There's a lot of potential, but, very overshadowed by the lack of, sight-readable gameplay. Hi, Adigan, or something? Welcome to the stream. Monster Slaughter. Oh, I didn't even read it. Requested by Cool Gamer YT. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, mate, I'm getting allergies, man. There's not really that much sync. Gameplay is way too slow there. Doesn't match the song. Feels a little blind and messy. Also, I don't know what it is. These objects feel so out of place. I don't know what it is, but everything feels so out of place for some reason. I think that's just a personal thing. But there's just a lack of, like, air deco overall. It feels like you got one good spike design and you just spammed it to all hell. Gameplay has basically no sync, and I'm not even pressing the practice mode. I'm not even pressing the keybind to add a checkpoint. Yeah, there's like, it feels like you made this to a completely different song, because there's like no sync. And also that design actually looks good, but it just feels like it's spammed. It just feels really weird. Honestly, I can't really, don't know why there's a slowdown here. I can't really give this feedback other than just keep creating and find out what's good and what isn't, because try not to do that many orbs in a row. Yeah, see, it just kind of feels like stuff got copy-pasted. I would just take tutorials from like YouTube and just figure out what is good, what makes a level good and what's bad. I can't really give feedback on this. See, this is a problem I have. This is a very big problem I have right here. 10 out of 10. Sorry, this is not a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna be totally honest. A lot of it feels very messy and all over the place. And the gameplay just doesn't sync to anything. There is literally no sync. So I would just try to. I just honestly I can't really give feedback. Just keep practicing. Just keep creating. That's really all I can say. Next one, VSC.png. Gosh, hold on. That's a Yosabi song. Is it just? I think it's just VSC. That's VSC.png failed to load. Oh, this is a frame perfect. Frame perfect it is. Yeah, I can't play this. That's way too hard. Sorry. I can't give feedback on this. It's meant to be a challenge. I think that's a frame perfect. Whatever. Yeah. Can't really. Die, mother, X by same guy, and there's no person who's done anything. I'm so confused. These aren't even the... I'm actually really confused. Gonna be totally honest, I can't get feedback on this. I think... How old is this level? Because I think this is, like, really old. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get feedback on that. Yeah. I'm gonna skip over that. Buddy. Yeah, no, I'm not playing this. Sorry. Sorry, Buster. Alright, this one. Heaven on Earth by Edicts. Alright, let's see. Okay. This is definitely rate-worthy so far. Also, sorry about the sniffs, guys. I'm getting random allergies out of nowhere. So... It's like no gameplay happening? Gosh, wait. Sorry, I'm getting random allergies out of nowhere. I don't really hear any sync because I can't hear the song. There's not really any gameplay, but I mean, this is meant to be more of like atmospheric, I guess. But I'm gonna be totally honest, this is really boring. Just for my personal opinion, I'm not a fan of super slow gameplay like this. Just not a really big fan of gameplay like this, but I mean, I could definitely see that's more targeted to be like atmospheric and things like that. Yeah. I mean, I could see this getting what in the world? I can't read that because of the chromatic glitch effect, dude. My eyes. I'm trying to, but I can't read that. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. I'm very, very confused. I'm so incredibly confused. What? This is meant to be like a cinematic level or something? I'm so lost. What? Alright, yeah, I don't know. I don't get that. I guess I can see this getting a rate, but I don't know, like, what is the description? The description of the video, the stream. If you click on the title, you can read the description. Alright, we have one requested by 8 gun. I don't know how to pronounce this. See. Not really much, there's not really any sync. Not really any structures. No real, like, air deco. Gameplay's, I can read it, though. It's a little weird. It's a little weird that you just completely abandon the arrows. Feels a bit empty. I see the vision though, but yeah, I see the vision. Just it feels a bit empty in some areas, and a majority of it. I can see the vision. It's just, well, I mean, yeah, whatever. Face of Joy. This actually has a. Has objects? I can't really give feedback on this. I'm gonna be totally honest, this shit feels like something a 3-year-old would play. Not my style of level. It's alright. I mean, I guess I could maybe see an argument for this getting star rated, but personally I don't think so, because a lot of it feels empty and eh. Was I supposed to be ship here? I'm so confused. What? Those portals are not very clear as to what they do. Is this shit just auto? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I can't really give feedback on this. What Agent said, there's not really much color composition, yeah. I don't really know that much about, what Agent said. I don't know much about Deco, so I can't really rate it. I can't really rate the gameplay, so... That's why I want to start, decorating, not just so that way I can decorate my own levels, but also so I can help others. Yeah, there's not really much to give feedback on. Just keep creating. Wow, no more levels in the queue. I don't know what to do now. I'm just gonna play a level or something. I don't know. I'll just play this because I found this level and it's cool. Oh. That red art's a little weird, but whatever. Oh, you have to hit that early. Oh. 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 I want to beat this level sometime. It's actually so cool. Oh, there's spikes there, I didn't even realize. Oh, did I do that wrong? I still gotta learn this level because it's actually so cool, but... Hold on, I have an itch. Did Lokibot crash? No, it didn't crash. I'm just playing another level right now. That duel was so cool. Whatever. Oh, you got back and you're like, who said this level? No, nobody said this level. I was just playing that for fun. Because you requested 20 minutes ago a script without me even glancing at it? What? I'm confused. I think I've already played this one? No, there's another one. mostly fine, I guess. That can be right, because the only reason Loquibot will skip something is if it's an XL or a platformer. If it's XL or platformer, then it'll be skipped. That's why. So, hold on. Hold on. No, hold on. That should be in the description. Yep, restrictions. XL platformers. It's medium. Wait, what? I don't know then. Oh, let me check the feed. Are you sure you typed the ID right? Are you sure that you typed the ID correctly? Hi Shadow, welcome to the stream. You copied it straight from... Just send the ID again, I'll play it. Just clicking along to the beat. The Shadow? You forgot who Shadow is. Whatever. Still no more levels in the queue. I'll just, what is it? I'll just play your level, just send the ID again. Since it apparently got skipped because it's just being weird. Oh my god, I have like 50... I have like 50 DMs. Hold on 1 second. Shut up. Hold on. I have like a million DMs. Give me a sec. Whatever. Alright. Did it? No. Let me see if that went in. Let me see if that it went in properly. I'm guessing this is it. Why is this the... Why is this the name of the level? Why? I'm so confused. What? I'm so confused. What? Huh? I'm actually so lost. What? Why is... I don't want to play this. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't want to play it because of that name. Generational level, get it rated. I don't know. I can't really, it's something that I can't really give feedback on. And that's what this level request stream is for, giving feedback. Can't really give feedback on that. Let me see what this is. I skipped over this. That feels very basic. That it was just like gameplay isn't anything really special here. Some of the sync, I can see what you're trying to sync to. I'm so confused. What? I don't really get what that was for. Goodness gracious, hold on. Ah. You would request that if the cursed background gradient would work. I don't care. I actually want to play it. Send it, please. That was an interesting... Yeah, that was a weird tool, but it kind of worked, I guess. Am I giving platformer levels? You got one that's one difficult jump, if you don't mind. The reason I'm skipping platformer levels is because I can't really give feedback on that, because I don't make platformers. I'm trying to play levels that I feel like I can give actual feedback on, which is why... One, I'm trying not to do XLs because, well, super long level. Two, the meme levels that have been submitted, I'm trying really not to play those because I can't really give feedback on that. And then three, the platformers, I can't give feedback on that because I don't make platformers. So, also, I don't know where this allergy came from, but my nose hurts. It's like Just a random, like, rush of pollen just came in. What? I'm confused. Seems like you kind of have the sync down. I would focus a bit more on working on, like, improving your structures a bit because they look a little bit awkward. Another thing that I would focus on improving is definitely note representation. But yeah. Similar thing. Hold on. Wait, let me see what's coming up because if the... it doesn't say there's anything else in the queue for some reason. Poorly Moth, what's the length of your level? If you requested it. I'll just play it. I'll just play it. I'll just search up the ID. Give me a sec. Why doesn't it get your level? I don't know. Loquibot is just really weird half the time, and it's really annoying. Oh my god, allergies, dude. Killing me, man. I don't know where these allergies came from, and it's pissing me off. 658, 468. It's gonna cover the song, but it's not even the... Okay, whatever. One gripe I do have is that a lot of the clicks in this ship are hold, but then randomly it just, you just stop holding. That's one gripe I do have, but that's kind of just like a more of a personal thing. So far, really solid. God, hold on, I need to stand up. My nose feels actually, like, completely clogged. It hurts. Hold on. Ow. Sorry, I'm back. My nose hurt. My nose hurt really bad. Ow. You aren't feedback in levels you put in the feedback channel? Dude, I give feedback in the feedback channels, like after, I'll do that after stream. I'm gonna be totally honest, I have been I have been not doing like almost nearly anything GD related for the past like 2 days because I needed a break. Because I need a break from the damn game. Another one by 8 Gun or whatever it is. Oh, it's this bug. Yeah, this bug is so weird. Funny bug. Okay, how did the cube go flying like that? That's my question. That's actually very funny. Bless you, thank you. Shadow Fortress requested by America TNT. Alright. It's not really any sync. Feels relatively empty too. Let me play this in practice. Feels really empty. Can't really give much. Okay, that was a little weird. That felt kind of out of place. Yeah, I can't really give much feedback. Honestly, just keep creating. Because this just feels kind of empty and. Yeah, I shy away from making like super large connected structures like this. Because they're a lot harder to decorate. To allow for like little highlights in each structure, it's a lot harder to do that when every single structure is huge and like connected. The same with the pillar like single pillar structures. Those are a lot harder to decorate due to they're a lot harder to decorate due to just them being a single pillar. So you can't really put any highlights in the blocks. Not really much sync, and the gameplay is somewhat boring. That coin was also free compared to the previous two. This slowdown feels really out of place and odd. Sorry about the sniffling. I tried blowing my nose, but that shit just did not work. Nothing happened. So. Let's see. Ow. My nose hurts so much, dude. Alright, another one requested by Bread. This uses a Korai song. Korai songs are usually bangers, so. Oh, that was interesting looking. And I broke it. Already, okay. Yeah, try to not do this many orbs in a row because it gets really... What? Okay. Yeah, try not to do, like, portal usage like this. Especially with this many orbs because it gets incredibly inconsistent. And also, that spike there is so blind. Yeah, this is just in, like, entirely orb gameplay. Try not to do that. See, this gameplay's fine. It's just, what is the screen doing when I die? All of the other gameplay seems okay. It was just the cube gameplay that was really not good because of the overuse of orbs. That also isn't very clear that it forces the gravity, also blind transition. Gameplay still feels a bit awkward. So that transition is definitely awkward because you can hit the green portal like, early, so you don't actually change gravity. Can't really give much feedback, because, like, one, my nose is actually, like, killing me right now, dude. I cannot focus. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, that's mean. I've seen this on a level request stream before, I'm pretty sure. I can't really give much feedback on this because it's meant to be like a really hard challenge level. I'm gonna no-clip this so I can get through it, see if there's anything that I can. However, I will say that that wave spin there definitely feels a lot harder than the rest. I will say definitely some of the wave spam feels a bit out of place because it just kind of comes out of nowhere. Turn on hitboxes. I don't even think that last jump. Oh wait, no. I think that's meant to be normal size, but whatever. Yeah, can't really give much feedback on that because it's meant to be like a challenge level. Can I please try your level PNG dot again? I skipped it almost immediately. It's not frame perfect, and I can hold jump at the start to skip it. Okay, hold on. Another one by 8 gun. Hold after violet pad. This? Oh, it's the being able to land on the structures that are bugged, I see. Oh, you use the options trigger to make it fly. Jeez. Yeah. Hitboxes in this game are hitboxes. They're truly hitboxes. Texas evade. Oh no, don't be. No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh jeez. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I cannot do that. I am a Neanderthal when it comes to anything multi-button. Any rhythm game that's multi-button, I, like, cannot do. I just become stupid. Yeah, hitboxes are supposed to be like that, because if you die touching one pixel of the spike, it'll just be, like, unfair. They're supposed to be forgiving hitboxes. Alright, Undying Cavern, requested by Rowan, I don't even know. Alright. I should probably... Okay, a lot of this feels empty. Structures aren't really allowing for any good decoration because they're just, well, squares. It's not really much sync. Also, one thing is that I am going to do this now. After this level, I am going to say... I'm going to do 10 more levels, I think. Hold on, wait, I'm gonna pause the... Wait, I'm gonna pause the queue. 1 second. I'm gonna pause the queue. I'm gonna pause the queue for a moment, so that way I can give people time to find a level that they can request, because I'm gonna do 10 more levels for feedback. Okay, that had a lot more potential for, like, good structuring, I will say. But you can just kind of skip that. Yeah, these structures allow for much better, I'm gonna end stream, probably because all you're seeing is the need for more color composition, a foreground, air deco, and a parallax of some sort. Yeah, I'm not a decorator, so I can't really give, so I'm gonna end stream. Yeah, queue is paused, the queue is paused right now, because I'm gonna give everybody time to get a level, but, after I finish this level, I'll unpause it. But yeah, this structure right here gives way more potential for, like, actual decoration, rather than just the squares, rather than just being, like, squares here. Yeah. I'm guessing this is unfinished. Yeah. 81, there's no way 81,000 objects. There's no shot. Dude, what? How did you use 81,000 objects? What? I'm actually confused now. Wait, what? How did you use 81,000? How did you even do 81,000? Wait, I'm so lost. What? I'm actually so confused. What did you do for 81,000 objects? How did you do that? What? How did you... Pixel blocks? Lots of them? Well, I feel like you wouldn't need to do... Also, it just feels like a lot of spam... Oh, it's these arrows. That kind of explains it, but... Yeah, this can be optimized to around like 10k objects. I did not think this was 81,000. That is absurd. That is an absurd amount of spikes. That needs a ton of optimization because that is ridiculous. I would definitely tone down the optimization. All right, so the queue is cleared. I'm gonna be doing 10 more levels. 1 second. Let me just add the text. I'll do last 10 to 15 levels. Hold on 1 sec. Alright. I'm gonna unpause the queue. Wait. Wait a sec. I'm not unpausing the queue. Wait. Queue is unpaused. Submit your levels. Submit your levels. Is LokiBot shitting itself? I hope it isn't. Dude, don't tell me LokiBot's shitting itself. Okay. Only Pikmus went through for some reason. Resubmit yours. There's only one on the queue. Yeah, LokiBot's shitting itself. I don't know why. I don't know why LokiBot's having a seizure. I genuinely don't know why. Just post the ID normally, like it by itself. Also, it's probably on cooldown, so it's probably on like cooldown. So like, after posting your ID, just give it a few more. Holy shit! Okay, wait, Tragical, yours went in twice. 1 second. Yours went in twice. 1 moment. Yeah, I'll just remove that. I can just remove that one. Or I'll skip over it. Submit your levels, guys. We have 5, or technically 4 levels in the queue because, we have technically 4 levels in the queue because there's one that went in twice. I don't know why LokiBot is shitting itself and not allowing half of these levels to go through. Good lord. I actually need to, like, fix up LokiBot or something. I need to figure out why it's not doing this. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna... What does that do? Did that just break the entire fucking queue? Dude. Oh my god. LokiBot. For the love of God. Work, dude. Hello? 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 Wee woo, wee woo. Red alert, we have a problem. LokiBot, can you stop? Dude, LokiBot's not having it. Type your levels with commas in the name or something. Type it with like 3 commas. Try that. I don't know why nothing's going through. Make sure that your level isn't, hold on, wait, 1 sec. Dude. Hello? LokiBot, do you mind working? Excuse me? Dude. Dude. Work, please. I don't know why it's just being weird. Why is it playing this one first? What? Why is it showing this one first? I'm so confused. Dude, there's 4 levels. Why is there... I'm actually so weirded out by this. What the fuck is up with LoquiBot? Is this what's supposed to actually be in the queue? Because LoquiBot isn't showing anything. Come on. Work. Stupid idiot. Dude, why is this not working? Submit your levels. Submit them. Trying to... Yeah, I'm probably... Yeah, good point, Agent. I'll probably just copy and paste them from the chat. I don't know why it's not working. I don't know why half of these aren't working or going through. This is really stupid. This is so scuffed. I'm gonna be totally honest. Let me close out LoquiBot and try to reopen it. Maybe that'll fix it. Because it keeps the queue and stuff. It keeps it. If I remember correctly. Come on. There we go. It's still showing that it's not there. What the f... Why does it say 6 levels? There's only 5. Alright, hold on. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna have to manually do this. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna pause the queue here, and then I'm gonna have to manually play these levels. So, hold on. Good lord. LoquiBot is open! What do you mean? Turd. Oh, this is like an older styled level. I can see this getting rated, but featured? I don't know about featured. Depends on when this was actually made, though. That's what really... I can see this getting like a star rate, but featured, I disagree with. Play yours again? Yeah, I know. I have to manually do this, and it's a pain in the ass when I have to manually search through stuff. And it's so annoying. Maybe I could see... I don't get the switch up in style. Like, that just felt really odd. Okay, this part's kind of cool. Oh, that's not... I thought you had to avoid that. This doesn't really... Gameplay doesn't match the song either. This just feels really weird. I'm really hoping this didn't just get rated because... Oh. I hate when levels do that. I don't like when they just randomly throw in, like, you have to spam. I don't like it. It's your friend's first rated level 2 years ago. Wow. Nice. Rate it most. Yeah, I disagree that this is featured. This deserves feature. I think this should have gotten a star rate, but still rate worthy nonetheless. Go to the next level. Run for Drupal. LoquiBot would work, please. Thank you. That's a little blind. I don't think I was supposed to be a robot there. Also, I will say there's a lot of extra vertical movement in game mode changes. Yeah, I somehow skipped the cube portal. The song's relatively calm, but it's changing up a lot, so that feels a little bit weird. Do you decorate? I don't know. Don't ask me. If you want to go for it, go for it. It feels like there's a bit too many game mode changes in some areas. Ola just got rated with the title. Oh, that one is actually pretty cool. Viking Arena Unleashed. Yeah, that one's actually kind of cool. That's just your gameplay style. Well, it doesn't really fit the song. It really doesn't. I hear a phone going off. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this level in my life. Bro. Okay. I was about to say, why was it there 3 times? Another Kuraichu level. Let's go. Alright, let's see. I will say the flash does definitely highlight some of the emptiness in this. It plays simple, readable. Speed ups are a little bit fast, but it still matches. Oh, I just forgot the coin. I can't tell if, oh, you toned down, okay, that's good. I was about to say you should tone down the effect, but you did. It's slowly faded out, so. This UFO definitely feels a bit tighter than the rest of the gameplay. I know it's like still click sync, but it feels tighter than the rest of the gameplay. Yeah, and this swing just feels really open. I mean, to be fair, it is swing, but still, it feels a lot more open than the rest of the parts. Honestly, Kuraichu, one of my main critiques is either just you should start focusing more on flow and note rep, but also like just a little minor changes in like balancing in some areas. That's like the main critique I really have. There's not really much else because click sync's decent, it's playable, it's consistent, so honestly just fix up a little bit of the balancing. And then for gameplay, you can just start really focusing on flow and note representation, song rep, etc. And seeing as you already know how to somewhat do, like, it's like a very basic deco style, but it's still good. It complements the gameplay nicely. It's simple. Yeah. Also really solid. I actually really like your gameplay. Alright. Let's pick moves level. Let's see. What do you do? Dude, do you actually have to make that jump? I'm so confused. No way you have to make that. That's the jump. There's no way. There's no way, dude. What? Okay, so this is just impossible. Got it. Wait. No? I'm so confused. What? I'm so confused. What, actually? What do you do? Do you jump on the edge of the block? How is Agent Mod? He's one of my friends. And also, he's the... If you're wondering who Agent is, he's the one who made the camera effects for Blizzard. So yeah. Oh, you actually have to do that? Ugh. Ew. I don't like that. Ah. Come on. Not the biggest fan of this gameplay style. Wait. Okay. Is that a fucking... Okay, no, that's not. It was just me dying like an idiot. About to say, that hitbox seemed weird. I'm like barely clipping it though. Is this a frame perfect? No way. I doubt it is. I'm just bad. Dude, I'm hungry. I want a sandwich! What? How do you... What do you even do? I'm so confused. What? What do you do here? Do you hold? No? Do you just jump over the block? Like that? Do you have to jump in between? Yeah. Not a big fan of this gameplay style because it just doesn't really represent the song that well. It's really slow and... Okay, dude. Whoa. What is this timing? What do you even do here, dude? So you can't. Do you have to be mini? Yeah, you do. Yeah, not a fan of this gameplay style. It just doesn't represent the song well, and doesn't really give room for it either. Wait, so I'm at... Okay, I actually don't know. Hi, Tragical. I'm so confused. I'm actually so confused. I don't know what you do here. I can't play this. This is... Should it possible, just terminals, really... It's not hacked. I'm sorry, but I doubt you verified this. This shit's, like, insane. This shit's, like, insane, I'm gonna be totally honest. Whatever. No more levels in the queue. Okay, I'm gonna do... Actually, I don't even know if I'll be able to do this. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna do... Submit your levels again. 1 second. Queue is reopened. Try to... Hopefully this shit goes in. Hopefully it gets actually requested. Okay, one got requested by Awesome Face. I don't know why half of you guys' levels aren't going in. Oh, Zabor's went in. Agents is in there. Okay. Hold on, wait. Alright, we have 3 levels. We have 3 levels. 2 more. Yours is in, Awesome Face. Yes, I got in. Also, I will say, if yours is not in, make sure yours is an XL or platformer, because those are restricted. Those are disabled. They won't go in the queue if it's XL or platformer. I don't know why LokiBot isn't showing half the stuff that's being put in chat. I don't know why LokiBot isn't registering the 2 last levels. Mine says it's XL, but it's not? Okay, alright. You know what? That's it. I'm pausing the queue because apparently Roblox's level is not, XL. Alright. Queue is locked. The queue is locked. I'm gonna change the title. Alright, there we go. Queue is now locked. The final 5 levels are in. I'm gonna do Roblox Gaming's first because apparently it says it's XL even though it's not. Also, I was gonna do 10 more, but it says, wait, hold on, wait. Let me make sure I typed that. I think you typed yours incorrectly. 9. Yeah, I think you typed yours incorrectly. Make sure that's the right ID, by the way, Roblox Gaming. Make sure you typed it right, because, Don't worry, Awesome Face. Yours will also be gotten to because yours is in the queue, and it's a guarantee. It will guaranteed to be played. It'll 100% guaranteed be played. So yeah. Just make sure it's typed correctly because I'm not seeing it. Anyways, while he figures out the ID or whatever, we have small space, pressed by Awesome Face, 3 stars. Play it. I'm scared. Where is this spike gonna come from? What am I gonna jump over? I'm scared. It's like nothing happening. There's nothing happening. Why'd it stop? What? Why is it a platformer? Why is it all of a sudden a platformer? Wait, what? What? Okay, I'm not high. I'm not high. I swear this had stars. I swear this had stars. I swear this had stars. I'm not high, am I? I hope I'm not. I really hope I'm not high. Dude, am I tripping balls? No, I'm not. It literally said stars. Why does it say moons now? Wait, what? I'm not high. Fruit ball, I'm not. Dude, it had stars. What? I'm so confused. Dude, what? Huh? I'm actually so lost now. What? How did that have stars? Why did it say it had stars? I'm so confused now. I'm actually so confused. What is happening? What is this? What? I'm so confused. I'm genuinely so confused. I'm not tripping! I'm not tripping! I'm not tripping! Look! It says stars! It has stars! What the fuck? What? I'm not tripping balls! I'm not! I'm not tripping balls! I'm not! What the fuck? What happened? Did it get rated? Did it get rated and then he updated it and turned it into a platformer? Is that what happened? What the fuck? I'm so confused. I'm actually so confused. What the fuck? Huh? Okay, wait, hold on, wait. I just want to highlight this. This is gonna be a funny clip. You just gotta see this. I want to turn this clip into a video because that's actually so funny. I can't see. Okay, so I wasn't tripping. Alright, so guys, you saw. It had stars at the beginning, right? It had stars, right? It was long, 58 seconds. Alright, it was stars. Remember that. Remember that. I have no clue if those are actual objects. I'm just gonna stay away from them. Just gonna stay far away from them. Alright, it had stars, right? It had stars. And then... That's so weird. That's so weird. What the fuck? How? I'm so confused. What? I think he got it rated, and then I think he got it rated as a normal level, and then he updated it and turned it into a platformer. I think that's what happened. 1 minute exactly? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Rob should lock level type switching after a level has been rated. Dude, I don't know what even, how is that even possible? Oh! Going for these coins. I need them. The song's just gone. Okay, that green orb is really bad. I'm gonna say that. That green orb is unbalanced as shit. That was really weird. That was a weird green orb. Wait, what? Why am I? Oh, okay. That transition's really blind. Where's the coin? Yep, it's up here. Right? No, wait, what? I'm so confused. What? What? I'm so confused how this coin works. I'm genuinely so confused. What? I'm so confused right now, by the way. This swing gameplay is so weird. I don't know how to feel about this. That is a really not fun coin, I'm gonna be totally honest. That swing was very unclear of where to go, and it was really weird to play. But yeah. Blizzard third coin. Okay, but here, listen. That third coin actually isn't that bad. Trust, okay? You're glad chat died for a second. Yeah, whatever. Alright, original escapes. Eager to see what progress you have on this now. Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't think that's intended. Also, that glow on the right side of the screen of like that gradient or background is so good looking. It's actually so good looking. You can still skip that black orb, sadly. This is sick. Actually, still really cool. I can't wait for this to be finished. How many hours? Damn! Alright, let's see. We got another one by Fruit Bowl. Let's see. Got one by Fruit Bowl. Dewey 2 easy mode. I'm scared. Oh, does it just remove the fakes? That is not cute. Wait, was it? Is that cute again? The problem with these easy Theory of Everything 2 levels is that, like, it changes the gameplay, so some of it is, like, really weird half the time. Yeah, I don't get why the coins are completely different. That it didn't. You didn't go upside down there. Oh, there's. Oh. You just change up the gameplay a ton. Oh, you don't even need to. You didn't even need to jump there. Oh. Why was that actually a little bit more difficult? That was more difficult than the actual original ball part for some reason. At least from what I remember. I don't get why the coins are different. Like, keep the coins the same. Like, you saw the gap there. Hey, that's it. Well, it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go for dinner because dinner's gonna be here soon. I'm getting a sandwich, which I'm happy about. No idea what I'm gonna do after. Alright, it's 4, jeez. It's 2 p.m. for you, 4 for you, 10 p.m. for you, jeez. Oh, well, it is 5 p.m. for me, so, time zone wars, yeah. Alright, time to show you guys the slop that I made yesterday out of boredom. I just didn't even play that right. Hold on. Whatever. There was this thing that I also made out of boredom. Alright, well, stream is basically done. I am tired, mainly because my nose is killing me. It hurts a lot, so. Yep, alright. Yoink, let me just. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, no, nope. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Whatever. Alright, thanks guys for chiming in again. Sorry for the major gap between streams. I just did not want to play Geometry Dash that much. Extreme burnout. Anyways, thanks for chiming in. Let me check how many subs I got from this stream. Let me check how many subs I got. Because I was at like 273 or something. Damn, almost 10 subs. Literally, these level request streams are like free subs. Anyways, alright, I'll see you guys next stream. Might do one tomorrow. I don't know. Alright. See you guys later.